Homer J. Simpson, and I've been asked to welcome you to the studio Playhouse for our final show of the season, Mr. Burns of Post-Electric Clay. Clay? Oh, I thought we were seeing a movie. Mr. Burns of Post-Electric Clay is by Anne Washburn and directed by Michael Smith-Gallo. Ooh, he's cool. Performed with 2 10-minute intermissions. 2? Oh. During your time inside the Playhouse, mask would be worn, covering your nose and your mouth. Oakley dokley, Homer. Shut up, Flanders. Asked to do silence and refrain from using your phone thingamajiggies for any reason during the show. It's very, 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 very disturbing. Photography, as well as video and sound recording, are strictly forbidden. In our lobby, you'll see a box for monetary donation. With your generous support, we've been able to make many improvements and to begin our recovery from Hurricane Ida. We greatly appreciate any contributions. But you don't have to. It's only a suggestion. If you like what you see, don't forget to tag us on social media and to come back next season when we open with the cult classic murder mystery, Clue, directed by Alicia Hayes. So thank you for your attention and for coming to the Studio Playhouse. Now sit back and enjoy Mr. Burns of Post-Electric Clay.
It starts. The episode starts with Bart getting letters saying, "I'm going to kill you."
Right. I'm going to kill you, Bart. Doesn't Lisa, doesn't she have a pen pal or something?
No, that's something. Yes, she has a pen pal, but that's like another. Okay, yeah. It starts because she has a pen pal.
She has a pen pal from someone in some Asian country.
Yeah, like a repressed country, and Bart's like, he's making fun of her.
Yeah, and then something like that, and then he gets a letter.
Yes, and he gets a letter, and it says, written in what appears to be blood, "I'm going to kill you, Bart."
Oh, but that's not how it starts. It starts right. Bart and Lisa, they're on the couch and they're watching TV.
Yes, they're watching
the
Itchy and Scratchy Show.
Oh God, it's some Itchy and Scratchy episode. Oh yeah.
That's the cartoon show they watch, right?
Yeah, it's incredibly violent.
It's shockingly violent, and they think it's hilarious.
Yeah, because they always die. Someone always dies.
The cat always dies. The cat always gets it really violently.
Someone always gets chopped up to bits.
Yeah, that's the cat, Itchy. Or is it Scratchy? Wait.
Itchy's the cunning mouse who kills Scratchy, who's the cat. And they think it's completely hilarious. It's disturbing. It's awesome.
I remember the first time I saw that. The first time I saw that, I was like, whoa, ooh, that just goes too far.
It absolutely goes too far.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
And so they're watching some Itchy and Scratchy episode, and then something.
Right. They're watching it, and it's incredibly violent. And Lisa's totally cracking up, and Bart isn't.
Right. That's right. And Lisa's like saying like, oh, that's like really funny, Bart. Like, why aren't you laughing? And Bart is just full of gloom because he's depressed because someone is trying to kill him.
And then the doorbell rings, ding dong, and it's the mail.
Oh, yes, and that's when Lisa gets the pen pal letter.
And Bart, Bart gets another death threat. And no one's like, everyone's really blasé about it. And then at one point, and everything is shot like Cape Fear. So there are all these smash cuts where it's like, da, where it'll start on a shot, sort of widen out the way Cape Fear, does like.
Second Cape Fear.
The second with De Niro. So it's like he'll open a letter and then smash cut on a letter. "I'm going to kill you, Bart." Ding! And then it's sort of widen out. And at one point, he's got all the letters on a kitchen table, and it's an overhead shot. All these letters written in blood, and it's like, wah, wah, wah. That's the sound from the Cape Fear soundtrack. That's the, like, wah, 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 sitting around the kitchen table, and it's like, die, Bart, die, I'm going to kill you. Da, 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 da. Oh, and then it's like one written in pen. And Bart's like, this one's written in pen. And Homer's like, oh, I wrote that one. Homer's like, oh, I wrote that one for that time that Bart tattooed this on my butt. And he pulls down his pants, and his butt is tattooed with the words, wide road. And everyone's like, ah! And everyone's laughing and laughing for like a really weirdly long time. Like, Marge and Lisa and the baby are all like, it's just very, I thought it was funny they take a break from the episode just to laugh at Homer.
Oh, there's a court case. There's a court case.
Oh, right. Yeah, the court case. But before the court case, at the end of that sequence, we see a ketchup bottle squirting die, Bart, die onto a letter. It's reveal, and it's Sideshow Bob.
Right.
Sideshow Bob.
Right, played by Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, and then he
Innocent
played by
Mr.
Kelsey
Burns.
Grammer.
No, it's Sideshow Bob.
There isn't a fish with 3 eyeballs.
Blinky. No. That's from the episode where Burns' nuclear power plant is polluting the Springfield River, and Bart tries to shut it down, but he doesn't try to kill him in that episode. He does try to kill him. He tries to kill him multiple times in Curse of the Flying Hellfish.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Right? And then
Excellent.
Right. So he's writing letters in ketchup. Sideshow Bob is writing letters in ketchup.
Right. Oh, and then he tastes the ketchup right before we go to a commercial. Evilly.
Oh, and then Sideshow Bob. Then Sideshow Bob is on the stand.
Right. Well, I remember there's a montage of him working out. There's a montage of all these menacing shots of him lifting weights and aerobic calisthenics. So like 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and that is when we see the tattoos.
Wait, what are the tattoos?
Well, there are tattoos because we see shots of him in prison doing the because he only has 3 fingers, because the Simpsons only have 3 fingers.
Wait, is it really only 3?
Plus thumbs.
yeah, that seems.
Oh, that's so weird. I didn't know that. But that's what you're into, right?
So because he only has 3 fingers, we see the tattoos, and they say L-U-V and H-A.
Oh, that's from Do the Right Thing. Yes.
Which is also stealing from
Night of the Hunter.
Oh.
Night of the Hunter. In Night of the Hunter, he has the villain has love and hate tattooed on his hands.
Which was also Robert Mitchum.
Which is also Robert Mitchum, who plays Cape Fear. He plays De Niro's character in the original Cape Fear.
Oh yeah.
There are only 2 things in this world, love and hate.
So Sideshow Bob has love and hate tattooed, and but it's like L-U-V with an umlaut. And I don't remember how they do hate, but it's like they do some weird phonetic thing with the A to make it read love and hate.
Yeah, so like right after we see that montage, we go into Sideshow Bob in court, and he's on the stand. He's charming everyone in court, and doesn't Sideshow Bob have Die Bart Die tattooed on his chest? And there's like this lady, and she's like, you have Die Bart Die, and he's like, no, that's German. It says D Bart D.
Right. Oh, yeah. And the lady, the woman in the jury box says, anyone who knows German
Right,
must be
anyone who speaks German
couldn't be a bad man.
It's so awesome. Yeah.
Oh, and then the prosecutor, that's a common Simpsons character, the smarmy like prosecutor. Isn't it true that you repeatedly threatened to kill Bart Simpson?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I think I remember that guy.
Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp, Oh, and then the lighting gets all dark. Who twice foiled my evil schemes and sent me to this urine-soaked hellhole. We object to the term urine-soaked hellhole. We prefer pea-soaked stink hole. And Sideshow Bob says, cheerfully withdrawn.
Nothing. It's nothing. I thought I heard something. That spirited little scamp.
Right. And then,
Hellhole.
yeah, so, and then he's free. That's pretty much it after that.
And Sideshow Bob, he's free, and he's walking out of the courtroom. He's walking.
Right. He's walking out of the courtroom, and there's a big shot of like whoosh, like a parole across the.
Right, so he's free, and he's walking. He's walking like right towards the camera, like until it's like right up against his face.
Right, so he has parole, and we find out he has parole. The Simpsons find out because they go to the movies, and again, it's like a spoof of a scene from Cape Fear. Like they all go to the movies, and De Niro is sitting in front of them with a cigar, smoking a cigar and laughing. Sideshow Bob is going, ho ho ho.
Yeah. And the only thing I can remember from that whole movie is like Juliette Lewis sucks Robert De Niro's fingers in this gross way,
Right.
and then he bit Ileana Douglas's face.
Right.
That's all I remember.
No,
Keep your face off.
No, he kills the dog. Does he really bite the lady's face?
He bites your face hard. And in front of Sideshow Bob, Homer is sitting with an even bigger cigar, laughing even louder, going, ho, 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 ho. And Bart says, it's you! You're the one threatening to kill me! And Sideshow Bob says, what does he say? Do you remember what he says, what the dialogue is?
No.
All right, Bart says, it's you! You're the one sending me threatening letters! And Sideshow Bob is like, oh God, okay, wait a minute. There's some, I remember there's some thing he does where he's meaning to say something dreadful, but it's some linguistic thing. He says it wrong. It's like I'm oh God, this is really hard to remember. It's really funny. They'll say, you stay away from our son, and Sideshow Bob like retorts like, this is torture. This is it's really funny.
Did you get it?
No. I just remembered that the whole first act is who's sending letters, and at one point Lisa's like, I know who it is. And she calls up Mo the bartender because she figures it must be Mo taking revenge for all the prank calls that Bart's been making. So she calls up Mo's bar, and Mo answers, Mo's Tavern! And she says, Mo, we know it's you, and cut it out! And Mo says, oh my goodness, all right. And he goes in the back, and there's this enormous crowd of pandas hiding out because Mo has been smuggling in pandas from China. And there are all these little tables playing poker, and Mo says, okay, guys, the gig is up. Out of here. Andale. And all these pandas go running out of Mo's bar like trailing poker chips.
Come out! I'm all right. Come out!
I'm all...
Get out here!
My name is Gibson. I'm on the road from...
Shut up!
Hey, Road Atlas.
Where from?
Whole country.
Thank you. Where are you coming from?
Framingham,
Framingham, that's
Massachusetts.
What part of the state?
it's near Holliston, right?
Near-ish. It's in the eastern part of the state, near I-90.
How'd you come down?
Well, I went over to Boston first.
How is
How's
Boston?
Boston is a mess.
How bad is it?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I have a sister.
I didn't see any women. Sorry, I just got there. I got out of there.
And then where?
Then I took 24 down to Brockton. I was hearing rumors about a barricade around Bridgewater, so I cut over to 95, and I took that down to Providence. Providence was deserted, weirdly. Not even a lot of bodies. Maybe there was some kind of evacuation.
I think
I
they
don't know.
got hit early, so the government must have gotten people out.
Yeah, maybe. It was eerie. I got out of there in a hurry and then figured I'd skirt over to Stanford, so I headed up to...
My wife was in Stanford. On business. She checked herself into the local hospital when the city was put under quarantine.
I didn't actually get into Stanford. It was burned through. There were definitely people in the area, and it seemed okay.
Okay, she's about yay high, fair
Okay.
hair. She was
Let's do this properly.
Hmm?
I think it is important that we do this properly.
Right.
right. You want to go?
Don't you?
No. Give it a minute. Go.
Okay. All right. H. Harrison. John Harrison, Maureen Harrison, 64, 65. You aren't going to look at that?
I have a really good memory. Trust me, I do.
Holmes. Mel Holmes. That's a woman. 38. K. Kapner. Tim Kapner. Lisa Kapner. And they have 2 sons. Paul. He's 5. And Noah. 7. Do you mind if I just...
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I just...
Of course.
L. Amelia Larkin, 14. W. Westerbrook, Miriam Westerbrook, 36. And then, this is crazy because she was in California, but
It's not crazy. People got out of California.
it's crazy, but she was my best friend since college. Celia Campanelli,
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Do you want to go?
You can go ahead.
D. DePaul. Elizabeth DePaul, 32. Cameron DePaul, 38. E. Arden Edwards, 22. I. Ingracia, Lou Ingracia, 39. Jack Ingracia, 12. Stuart Ingracia, 6. Tabby Ingracia, 8 months. L. Sarah Lewis, 39. Eric Schenker, 40. Timothy Ball, 42.
No. Sorry.
I guess I'll go next. Okay, B. Butler, Angela Butler, 71. Sharon Butler, 46. This is Boston. Richard Butler, 52. C. Cohen, Muriel Cohen, 17. Nina Cohen, 19. Raoul Cohen, 15. G. Barber, Mark Barber, 37. Casey Martin, 39. Rolo Martinez,
Wait a minute.
50.
Casey Martin.
Casey Martin.
I've got a Casey Martin.
He's about 6 feet tall. He has brown hair.
Brown hair, tall.
Glasses.
Yes.
He wears glasses.
Glasses. Yes.
With brown eyes.
Glasses. I don't know about the eyes.
He's lean. He's very lean. He's got a lean build.
Yes. Bethesda.
He's in Bethesda.
No, he's from Bethesda. Before that, briefly DC, then Scranton for college, and then before that, Belmont, a tiny town in Maine.
That's not him.
He was working at Johns Hopkins Hospital in records administration.
That's really not him.
Sorry.
I don't even know why he's on my list. I haven't even talked to him in over a year. Is that my 10, or do I have any more?
I wasn't counting it.
I could do more.
Okay. Charlie Barnard, 69. He's my crazy uncle. Schlumpy, weird. I know you don't have him.
No.
Sam.
Sorry.
H. Linda Hopkins, 52, and S. Jenny, Virginia, Scott, 60.
That's it?
I come from a small town. I know about everyone else.
We're also looking for Becca, right? 12. You don't have her.
Oh, no.
I know. Thank you.
All right, so you're doing 10?
Isn't it 10?
Seems like the last week or so people have been knocking it back to 8. Mine are E. Evans, Peter Evans, 70. Estelle Evans, 48. Richard Kahn, 35. That's K. Kahn, Richard. L. John Llewellyn, 37. S. Nolan Scott, 36.
Okay, wait. Wait just a second. I have to write out a new book. I didn't leave enough room for my S's. Okay. No.
Suarez, Lilia Suarez, 38. Petra Suarez Evans, 2. Cynthia Warner, 52, Francis Warner, 22, Noah Warner, 27.
No. Sorry.
No, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Hungry?
No, I'm all right.
Beer?
Yes. Yes, that would be great. Thanks.
I will get it.
So how long you've been moving?
Oh, about a month and a half. I've been stopping here, stopping there. Mostly I've just been going. How about you?
I've been here for about a week. I'm originally from Baltimore. I left about 11 weeks ago, and then I was in Wilmington for a while until about a month ago, and then I was really on the move for just about 3 weeks.
I got here 4 days ago. I was in New York, and been at my mother-in-law's cabin in the Catskills. Had to get out of there after a couple weeks.
I live here. Or lived here. No, I live here. Right over there.
Stream cool.
Oh, nice. Ah, nice. Thank you.
Pleasure. So, you went down to Stanford on 95?
No, I skirted over to 84. You heard the Millstone plant went up too.
Millstone, what's that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Nuclear. At Waterford?
Where is that?
On the coast, near Mystic.
Oh, I just know the movie title. That's,
Southeast corner, near the border with Rhode Island.
so that's, how many miles from here?
Well, gosh, it's over 150.
That's fine, right? That's fine.
170, 177, 78. I'll check my atlas.
I mean, you weren't there?
No, but I read some groups coming from there. And,
Yeah, but they were there when it went up.
no, they were just scared. They were about 20 miles away when it happened, but they ran into some people coming from there who were in rough shape.
But that's fine, right? The amount of miles
Depends on the wind,
Yeah,
the
but
weather.
but over 150?
Yeah, I've heard 10, I've heard 20, I've heard 50 miles, but only for a few days. I've heard 50 miles, but only for a few months. I've heard 100 miles for 100 million years. I mean, I just stay away when I know how to stay away.
186.
Waterford, we're fine. There are other plants lots closer.
Yo.
Oh, there are.
So, you, cut over to 84.
Yeah, cut over at 84, and there were barricades just east of Hartford to, I don't know where. So I cut that whole scene, a wide berth, and then I skirted over to 84 West and rejoined just past Southington, and it was fine. I crossed the river near Tarrytown.
No, I heard that West Pennsylvania, that all of West Pennsylvania, and
I
I heard that
Illinois.
Illinois.
I think that's a crazy rumor. I really do.
There are a lot of crazy rumors, so after
There are
84,
hundreds of plants.
No,
Hundreds. I didn't even
That's
know.
definitely not true.
Plants all over.
No. There's like a dozen, like at the most, like in the whole country, like a dozen. Okay, like 20 at the most.
I heard hundreds.
It's not like it was sudden.
Plants are in the east part mostly.
It's not like it was sudden. There were weeks and weeks and weeks where it was pretty clear. They had weeks and weeks and weeks to plan for this.
I think there was a lot of pressure, though, to keep the plants going, to keep the grid up. They were so worried about the grid going down and everybody freaking.
On the news, there was this one guy who was saying they no longer have the personnel in a lot of places, that you can't just shut them down and walk away. You need all these people, these hundreds of trained people to meticulously stow the material, and they may have just waited too long.
I didn't see this. When was this?
It was local. It was one of the last broadcasts before everyone started to go off the air.
People are not competent. Did I just say that? People are not competent.
I ran into a guy at the Walmart. We were talking about duct tape. There isn't any left at the Walmart, of course, and I never thought to get any before because I thought, well, really, what's the use? And now, I'm sorry, because it's handy, so I hate going into the houses around here. I'm not good with the stink. So we were talking about where we'd still have it. And he had a really good suggestion, which is the janitorial areas at schools. And anyway, we were talking about duct tape, and he said he had a cousin who worked at a nuclear power plant, Oyster Creek. It's near Asbury Park, and he said that once everything like went down, that
Wait. Where is Asbury Park? How many miles from here?
It's about 100.
100.
Indian Point is a lot closer.
How much closer?
about 30.
So, what do you say? This guy, you met him in Walmart, and he said...
He said that what happens is that when the plant operators take the plant offline, is that the cooling pools, which is where, you know,
Right.
that whole system continues to operate. That the radioactivity, the rods are fine, basically, for as long as there's electrical power to the plant. And they just sit there. It's fine. And that when the plant loses power, that there are then these massive generators, and they continue to power the plant and the cooling pools for weeks. But then they run out of fuel. And the electricity stopped. And the fires started, and everyone was really distracted, and he gradually realizes, you know, I don't think anybody is thinking about this. And the weeks are just kind of ticking away.
The fires were before.
No, the fires were after.
No, the fires started before the grid went down.
The big fires, the crazy explosions, those were after.
Not where I was.
It depended on where you were.
Babe.
It's just before, after, before. I just. I'm sorry. He realizes.
Yeah. He's thinking about it. So he decides, well, okay, it's on me. So he formulates this plan where he's going to stock up on fuel, and he's going to go to the plant, and he's going to find the shed, the generator shed, and the shed's going to be locked. He said, I'm going to have to bust it open, because when people are panicking, they aren't thinking, they just lock. I'll bring a crowbar. I'll pry the fuck out of it. I'll bust the shed open. I'll get in there and I'll refuel the generators, and that's what I'll do for months, right? That will be my task. This is what I will dedicate myself to refueling those massive generators until they finally break down, because things always break down. But at that point, at that point, it's different. The radioactivity has settled, or the worst of it has bubbled away. He was excited. It wasn't clear.
It's still radioactive. It is still just as radioactive for like 100 million years. It's still radioactive.
Yes, but I think he thought it would be that the gases wouldn't build up, or there wouldn't be this issue of explosions or plumes anyway.
Yeah, but he knew what he was talking about, though, right? He knew.
Yeah, but did he? His cousin worked at the guard box at the gate. I mean, he had these terms, and what he told me in the power tool section at the Walmart, the X-Power tool section, in the saws aisle. And the hilarious thing is that it's stripped absolutely clean. What he said, though, was that he had gone to do it. He was living 15 miles away, and so he sets out, he walks it. It takes him a day and a half because of, anyway, he walks it, and he's there. He is a mile away from the main entrance at a gas station, and it's an utterly gorgeous day, and he's got canisters, and he's siphoning off one of the tanks. He's got the containers, and he's got a dolly, or what are those things where it's a couple of planks basically like this on wheels, and sometimes it has strips of carpeting on it.
Yeah, that's the dolly.
Okay. Yeah. So he has a dolly, and he has containers of gasoline, and he's determined, and he's set, he's ready to go, and then suddenly he has a flash. Just like a very vivid, like how you picture something, a waking daydream, and he can see himself. And he's standing at the front gate of the plant. And there's reactor A, right there above him. And he doesn't look at it. He presses on and up the little service roadway until he's at the shed, the service shed, and he's totally picturing himself busting at the lock until it busts open. And this shed is vast, and shadowy, and at the end of it, this hulking generator, and he's maneuvering the dolly inside, and he realizes there's no noise in the shed. These big machines, and it's so quiet. So he lowers the dolly, and steps inside, and walks all the way across, boots on concrete, until he reaches the silent generator. And he touches it. It's cold. Dead. It was too late. And his heart is pounding, and he gets this flutter in his stomach, which he thought, what is this? Is this adrenaline? And then he thinks, probably not. And this ache starting up in his head.
Wait. Is that how you know? Is that the first headache?
This is just what he said. He's got the ache and the stomach, and so he leaves the shed. And there's the reactor right there, right above him, half lit up by sunlight, half in shadow. And now he gets the first wave of nausea, and he discovers he's shitting his pants, and this is weird. He doesn't want the reactor to get to watch him die. So he starts back down the road, away from the plant, and he's thinking, all I need to do is get around that curve up there so I'm out of sight. Feet's just carry me that far. Feet, don't fail me now. And this is the part where he snaps out of it. And he's at the station, and he's got 6 canisters that he's scrounged up from garages, and a few plastic tubs that he found in restaurants, half of them full of gas. And he looks up the road leading to the plant, and he knows he can't do it. He drops the siphon and he walks away, and it's not knowing. That's the problem. He said, I think I could do anything if I know what it is. I just can't manage the dread. And then we talked about duct tape. But I have a box of it. You're welcome to some if you want.
Oh, I'll stay away, all right. Stay away forever! No. That's the line. It's, I'll stay away from your son, all right? Stay away forever! The movie theater, and Marge says, "You're an awful man." This is after they turn around and they're all gasping, and Bart says, "It's you! You're the one who's been trying to kill me." And then Marge says, "You're an awful man. You stay away from my son." And he says, "Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right? Stay away forever!"
Awesome.
Which freaks Homer out, and then Sideshow Bob says, "Oh, wait, that's no good." And he's frustrated, and he walks off.
Oh, awesome. Can you do that with the rest of the episode? Oh, yes!
I can't. I really wish I could.
Oh, you underestimate yourself. That was brilliant.
I've actually never seen an episode of The Simpsons. Oh, that bit, that comes from an ex-girlfriend. She was a Simpsons fiend. She used to have this little routine where you'd say, "Would you mind not drumming your fingers like that?" And she'd say, "Oh, I'll stop drumming my fingers like that, all right. I'll stop drumming them forever." Completely annoying. She was the one you would really need. Seriously, she knows all of them. She was always quoting from them.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Gibson.
Jenny. Maria.
Sam.
So, you were in the middle of an episode.
We were in the middle
Oh, where
of the episode.
were we? Where were we?
Candace?
Oh, we're Candace. Yeah.
Mo was shooing. Adelaide. He's like,
No, that was actually much earlier. We were,
Movie theater.
we were in the movie theater.
I'll stay away from your son, all right? I'll stay away forever.
and then he goes off, and then they're on the houseboat, right?
They're on the houseboat,
Is it Cape Terror? Wait. It's Cape Fear in the cartoon?
Terror Lake.
Oh, Terror Lake.
Hey.
Yeah, and there are piranhas.
There are piranhas.
And he's running, right? He's running from the piranhas.
Yeah, that's right. So Sideshow Bob gets up onto the boat and he cuts the line. He's got a machete and he's gonna.
Yeah.
You know, and then he grabs Bart out of the hold and onto the deck, and Bart runs away. Bart runs to the front of the boat and he leans over the railing and there are crocodiles. And all these crocodiles are snapping up at him and he says, "Oh no!" So he runs to the back and he sees piranhas and he says, "Oh no!" So he runs back again and there are all these crocodiles and he's like, "Oh right."
But before that, there's something with cactuses. There's a cactus.
Oh, the road trip when they are driving to Terror Lake.
They drive through a cactus patch.
Right. And Homer's like, "Hey everyone, how about we drive through this cactus patch?" And everyone's like, "Yay!" While Sideshow Bob is hanging on underneath the car going, "Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!" Right. They drive through a cactus patch singing Gilbert and Sullivan. Three little something. We something three little maids from school are we? They're singing Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yeah, because at the end.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
At the very end, Sideshow Bob performs HMS Pinafore, the entire Gilbert and Sullivan opera.
Yeah, because at some point, him and Bart are doing a duet together. Yeah, they're doing a duet.
Yeah. No, never. And Bart's like, "No, never. No, never. No, never. No, never. And he's like, "Sailors never sick at sea.
Never sick at sea. What never? No, never. What never? Well, hardly ever. He's hardly ever sick at sea."
Nice! Yeah. An aficionado, huh?
Worse than that, I'm afraid. I belong to a small amateur society.
Does that mean you could do the schoolgirls song?
Well, I have played Cuba in the Mikado.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
horrible truth is, you only have to ask me once, so. Three little mates from school are we. Pert as a schoolgirl well can be. Filled to the brim with girlish glee. Three little mates from school.
Bring it.
Everything is so so fun. Always 8 or 10 or 9. Life is a joke that's just begun. Three little mates from school. Oh, with three little mates from Washburn, come from the ladies' seminary. Three from a genius tutelary. Three little mates from school. Three little mates from school.
This land is your land, and this land is my land. From the California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the...
Oh,
Ah,
such a day.
yeah?
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You're not gonna come greet me or...
That's dogs, sometimes children.
Right. Children. You know, I was thinking about that on the drive today. There was this radio program. And
Plenty
I
of time.
Oh, Danny! I can see the what? I thought do you want to go on or... No. Gibson!
Yeah.
Is that where we set the couch?
Yep, that's the spot.
Maybe closer?
You're not getting the,
Yeah, no, not really. We just don't have enough candles.
I can bring it up for more, easy.
That's not currently in the budget. Okay, we're gonna move on.
You know, Richards, I saw one of their TV scenes. You get the color, and it looks great. I got one of their guys a couple of drinks after, and they have this blue cellophane, this clear blue cellophane plastic over it. So, you know that wrap, remember, for food?
Yeah, very hard to come by.
Oh, a mirror in the back, behind, right?
Right. Nice.
That's well worth trying.
I think there's one in the bathroom over the sink that I could de-install.
We're gonna need to break it.
Yeah.
Or won't Lewis, that's his name,
Lewis.
only kick up a fuss?
For what he's taking from us in percentages, I think we get a lousy mirror. All right, let's get this marked.
You know, that gym was great.
Yeah, the roof caved in.
I know, there's nothing closer to the center.
Not apparently.
I'm just surprised. We've been through here a lot.
Colleen, this should be a bigger foot motion, yes?
Yeah, it can be huge.
As long as you retract the foot fully each time.
Yeah, so all the way back and then all the way forward. And next. That second length pause, that moment can just be like a little bit longer.
I know. Just run.
Can we run that scene again?
Oh, no, absolutely not. We've got to get the commercials in gear.
Yeah, but we have to work the episode. The episode is so creaky.
Yes, tonight we will work on the episode.
Okay, I just feel like it's more efficient while it's in my head.
I would really like to go around again with my yelp of terror. I've thought of a perfection.
Yeah, also we need to work on the transitions. The transitions sucked anyway.
Yeah, actually the transitions did suck.
Jesus, hell! Alright, fine, but we have got to get it set up in 2 seconds.
From the beginning, that would be so great.
Fine, 2 seconds. Thank you. Hey, Colleen, you know what else we need to work on? Yeah, we really need to work on Sideshow Bob, that whole house thing. Yes, yeah, it's just like right now, like, it would just be so much more of a thing. Like right now it's just like, oh, here I am, like clambering up the side of this houseboat. Like, oh, here I am, shaking my fist. Ah, there's thunder. I think I'll go inside. It could just be so much more of a thing.
I would be more than happy for it to be more than a thing.
Well, it's the timing. Right now, it's all over the map.
We've never really said it.
Yeah, there's just so much opportunity there. Yeah, in our copious free time. Sam, have you had a chance to adjust the padding on the rings?
Yes. It should be a significantly more comfortable black now.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, places. My name is Agent Seacrest, Mr. Simpson. Agent Seacrest, FBI Witness Protection Program.
Oh.
Mr. Simpson, your family no longer needs to fear Sideshow Bob.
Oh.
we are relocating you to a houseboat on Terror River. And you'll have a new identity.
Ooh! O.J. Simpson! O.J. Simpson!
That identity is in use. From now on, Mr. Simpson, you will be Mr. Thompson.
Ooh!
Do you understand that? That's your new identity. You're Mr. Thompson.
Got it.
Homer Simpson no longer exists. You're Mr. Thompson.
Got it.
Excellent. Let's try that, shall we? Mr. Thompson. Now that's you, remember? You're Mr. Thompson now.
Yeah, got it.
Great. Let's try that again. Hello there, Mr. Thompson. Good morning, Mr. Thompson. So when I say Mr. Thompson, you respond as Mr. Thompson.
Sure.
Certain we're clear on this.
Piece of cake.
Really?
Sure thing.
Mr. Thompson. Okay, alright, look, I'm gonna call you Mr. Thompson. And when I call you Mr. Thompson, I'm gonna step on your foot. And when I step on your foot and I call you Mr. Thompson, you say hello. Alright?
Fire away.
Well, good morning, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson. Hello? Mr. Thompson. Hi. Mr. Thompson.
I think she's talking to you.
Great.
All right. Can we,
In no universe, on to the commercial. Let's go, 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 go.
When it's been a hectic day, the cars will rush your crazy boss. When all you want to say is stop the world and let me off. When all you need is one sweet smiling face to see you through. Brush off your shoes, walk through the door. Your home is here for you. Your home is here for you.
Such a day.
Yeah.
Such a day. You're just gonna sit there? You're not gonna come greet me or...
Oh, that's dogs. Sometimes children.
Right. Children. I was thinking about that on the drive today. You know, there was this radio program, and I thought, well,
Plenty
that's...
of time. Come on over here.
all the way over there, really.
Come here. Better.
A little.
Ooh.
You aren't going to turn the sound up ever, are you?
Ah, it's got to prove it's worthy.
Do you know what I want?
You want me?
No, not you.
Are you sure?
Certain. It has been such a day. Do you know what I want?
You want a bath.
So badly. Oh, traffic was nuts balls. The fluorescents at work are driving me crazy.
Nuts balls. Seriously.
Yeah, I think I heard it on the radio. There's some youth at work. Maybe I got it from them. Hang on a second. Oh, do you want to know the news at work today?
What?
stealing lunches from the refrigerator.
Someone is what?
Stealing lunches from the refrigerator.
Oh!
That's low, right?
Very low. Lunches which are properly marked.
Yes, in big letters with Sharpie. Last Friday, they took Raoul's leftover Chinese food. His sweet and sour pork. Oh God, his pineapple fried rice and his Fritos. Although, they left behind the carrot sticks.
And this was all in a bag.
He knows the moment he lifts it up, before he even opens it, that
With his name on it in Sharpie?
Oh, fuck me, right. Sorry. Okay. Let's go back. Although they left behind the carrot sticks.
And this was all in a bag.
With his name on it. In Sharpie. He knows the moment he lifts it up. Why is this so light? Monday, Leslie's sub. Javon's takeout Indian. Tuesday, Praveet's tuna noodle casserole. Robbie's cold pizza. It's ridiculous.
And so you called the cops.
Sure, but what are they gonna do? They came by, wrote up an event report, questioned a few people. We said we need you guys stationed in the break room. They just laughed.
Wait, you aren't serious.
We said you aren't gonna question anyone, you can use the conference room. We are helpless, and they don't give a damn.
Sam?
Yeah.
Is that the mirror?
Sorry about that, folks. We are down a towel. Didn't want to risk a blanket. You want to try this now, or?
No, let's take a look.
All right. Well, just to get an idea, I still have to install it.
Nice.
Get to sit back so you can get you in position. Sam, that is an improvement. A definite improvement.
Hurrah, Sam!
Hello?
Hurrah, Matt! Excellent. No time for joy. Moving on. Gibson, you were Quincy.
Right. The carrot sticks. We're helpless, and they don't even give a damn.
You didn't actually call the cops.
No, but it's tempting. Today, Stephanie's doggy bag of enchiladas goes missing, along with her deli container of mango chunks and her Sprite. And then Michi brings in one of those Sara Lee coffee cakes for the office. You know, the delicious kind. Extra cinnamon. And she took a piece. And then I came in right after her, and I took a piece, and so did Michael. And then 20 minutes later, the coffee cake's all gone. Which is an absolutely abnormal rate of consumption. This isn't slices. This is cubes. And so we went around desk to desk questioning people, and that coffee cake is unaccounted for. Rachel comes into the break room, and there's this fresh pot of coffee there.
Kenyan.
No. Colombian. Dun dun!
Yum.
And she goes into the freezer, she opens it up, we're standing there with our coffee cups, and she looks at us and we say, "What? What?" And she goes back into the freezer, comes out and says, "Where's my pizza pocket?" All in one day, you know what I mean?
Right?
All in one day. Nobody can eat that much. And this isn't somebody who's just taking or can't be bothered to go out. They're just taking it.
They're taking it just to take it.
Exactly. One of us is a predator.
So there are signs up.
Oh, there are very angry signs everywhere.
And that doesn't stop this person.
Oh, no. I think it goes on.
You don't pack a lunch.
No. I eat out. I love pret-a-manger. Their sandwiches are so cute. They're so tidily cut and packaged. I love the roast beef with parm and arugula. Oh, the turkey club, the BLT. Oh, it's cold outside, snow outside, but I am tucked into the corner of the bread with my cute little compact triangle of chicken salad and the hot chocolate with the rest of the world just gathering behind me. Hang on. I have to go add the bath salts before the bath stops starts running! Maybe some bath oil. Oh. Oh! Oh, how delicious! It's so steamy in here!
Nice bath.
Yummy, yummy! Yummy!
Would you like me to get you a glass of Chablis? Or mineral water? I could get you a mineral water with a squeeze of lemonade or lime. Or I could get you a grape Fanta. Or an Italian soda. Or cran raspberry juice. Or a Diet Coke. Of course with ice. Why not with ice? The freezer is chock full of ice.
Oh, Chablis. No, a Diet Coke. No, Chablis. It has been such a day.
Sure thing. How's the bath?
Delicious. Rejuvenating. I feel like a brand new woman.
Yeah?
It's good, right?
Yeah, that's effective.
Yeah, nice work, Jenny.
Yeah, it works. It's that fine line between tantalization and torture.
But why Chablis? Do we really have to be those kind of people?
People respond well to Chablis.
I know, I think they're forgetting the taste and the ethos. I think they've reverted to pure sound pleasure. Chablis.
It's an innocent wine, and people like the innocence.
Also, isn't Chablis one of those wines that was out of fashion, but actually it's quite good?
No. Common misconception, but no. Really, Quincy, do you want to be a Chablis drinker?
Seriously, Gibson? All I care about my imaginary alcohol is that it's aged.
Gibson, I was a Chablis drinker. Like many people, a proud Chablis drinker. What's up with the water?
My bad. Sorry.
So, do you need more water back here?
I misarranged my buckets.
Okay.
I have a system.
It's okay, babe. Don't worry. It's okay.
Call the plumber.
What about Shiraz? That sounds fun, too.
No.
Shiraz.
Shiraz makes people feel slightly uncomfortable because they don't remember if they drank it or not, or even if they liked it or not, or even if it was red or white. The point of a commercial is to create a reality which is welcoming and not challenging.
Yes, but what about that whole... I feel like we're failing to exploit in commercials. It's not just about feeling cozy and bounty. There's that whole other thing that commercials used to do. There used to be that whole question of identity. Like it's not just about what is the desire, it's who has the desire. I think people are ready for status again.
You're joking.
In baby steps, I think people are ready for status.
Oh, you know what would be really great? If right at the beginning we could get to that bath salt smell.
No. I hate that smell.
We melted some and then just heated them up in a pan.
No, that smell will get into everywhere.
A hint of it right at the beginning.
No, look, I hate that smell. I know I'm not alone. Sam, you hate the bath salt smell, right? Sam? The bath salt smell. You know when the tub's filling up with bath salts?
Are we doing that smell?
Wait, what? Because there is a lot going on back there already.
You know, bath salts, bubble bath, the chemical smell.
I like the smell.
Where are the Diet Cokes? Does anyone know?
I heard someone had them all trucked to Denver, I think.
Hey, we did not relax. We're gonna get this resolved in a tick. Yeah, I heard that too, but that's just a crazy rumor, right?
There is a lot of trucking going on to Denver.
But all the Diet Cokes? I mean, there must have been so many Diet Cokes in circulation. Like millions. Oh, I did hear about this one guy. He's got a stash of Diet Cokes. He's in Dayton. You know what he's selling them for? Lithium batteries.
What?
Yeah, 2 a can. Can you imagine? That is nuts. I'd wait until winter though. Have it over ice.
Oh, that pop sound. That squiggly fin.
If you figure a total population of 300 million. Let's say half of that is women, so
Oh,
150 million. Let's say 30 million under 10, so that's 120 million. Wait, that's hard. So let's say 50 million over 70 and under 10, so that's 100 million women. And then let's say half of them drink Diet Coke, and let's pretend each woman has 2
Oh,
weeks.
God!
100 million, and let's say there's a 2 weeks worth in circulation in any given before moment, so that's 200 million Diet Cokes around in shops and warehouses, and then let's say there's an after population of, what, a million?
Less than that. Less than that.
No one knows.
It has to be far less than that, just percentage-wise.
Not evenly distributed.
No, but then we lose half again as many after those first few years. Half again as many.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not more.
No one knows.
Well, let's just say a million just to say, and then let's say
Over 70.
half of that is women, so that's half a million.
You
So
gotta
that's
figure half of them up
400
in the 5
Diet Cokes for every remaining woman.
Well,
I was
actually
drinking a lot
isn't.
of them. I had them in the street behind my place that summer. It was hot.
Some women aren't even drinking them at all.
Men are drinking them too, though. I mean, men like the Diet Coke.
Oh, gay men.
Now, hey there.
It's just a fact that gay men drink more Diet Coke than straight men.
2,100 something.
And my uncle, the big fat butcher, guzzled Diet Coke by the 2-liter.
Yeah, your uncle, the big fat gay butcher.
Every 7 days, more or less. So once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Nah, I had way more than that. I mean, when I could get a hold of them. But I haven't had one now for like 3 years.
I mean, everyone was drinking it first because of the water. Like, people were drinking soda, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, wow, that's not so much.
So, maybe they're just all gone.
Maybe they're just all gone.
That, except for the guy in Dayton.
And that's stashed in Denver. Assuming that any of these numbers are even vaguely meaningful.
Right.
All right.
Because
Moving on. All right. We've got to go on to chart hits. Gibson, candles.
You know, it's just as well.
sorry.
Because that sweetener was going to kill you anyway.
No.
I know. I'm not trying to lecture anybody. I am just saying that was a very scary sweetener.
Can we go a little easier on the bath salts?
You mean the steam?
The steam. Oh, the steam. Right.
Oh, was it a bit much?
Yes.
Right,
A little bit.
okay.
How much are you using?
It was half a stick.
Okay.
The eraser is still fully loaded. It's good for a few more sessions.
Takes me back to my substitute teacher days.
Okay. Just go a little bit easier on it because we have only got 6 boxes. 6 boxes left, and there's fire in Heretic Homer.
Wait a minute. Heretic Homer. We don't really want Heretic Homer, do we?
We're negotiating for it.
Whoa, we're negotiating for it with the primetime players?
Not with the primetime players, with the
Reruns.
reruns.
The reruns, that's what I meant. I know, but when was that decided?
That's not what we decided. Heretic Homer is a wildly inaccurate show.
No, we did. Yeah, we decided. Yeah, we did. Yeah. So you were at the landing, and what you don't remember is that you were.
Look, I know that we can't, and we just can't do that.
What don't I remember? I was there.
Look, I know we can't decide every decision by quorum, but I do think that there should be a category of decision which we decide by quorum. And I think repertoire should fall firmly within that category.
Yes, right. What you don't remember is that we all agree, yes, Heretic Homer is a shitty show. But, A, we may be able to improve it. Matt has a line.
A line.
And B, Springfield Files is an even shittier show.
But Springfield Files was a great show. People remember loving that show.
Back in the day, yes, but our version sucks. You know it does. Anytime we don't play it, we lose right to it anyway. And anytime we do play it, we diminish our reputation.
But if we trade it, we don't have a single show in our repertoire with Mr. Burns. And
Here it comes.
this isn't about me playing him. It's the character. People really love him. Someone's going to remember. Someone is going to come forward.
Yes, obviously, eventually. But Gibson, look, we went through this already. Yeah, we did. We decided.
We decided.
Yeah, we did. We had to make a decision, or else they were going to sell Heretic to Richards.
We decided.
Yes.
Was I peeing? I don't remember this.
You were in the room.
Was I drinking? I don't remember this.
I think you were drinking. I think maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but was I?
You were drinking. Maybe you were drunk. We were all drunk.
I don't. I really don't. You know what this is? You know what this is? This is brain damage.
Gibson, we're
Of
not
course
going
it
there.
is.
We're not going there. Don't.
Deposits,
We're not going there.
ruptures, plumes,
Oh my God.
seepage.
Gibson?
Yeah.
No.
We don't even know. North Carolina. Every time it rains.
Hey, Gibson.
West Vermont. No one knows what happened to those people. No one knows what caused that. Hundreds of miles from anything, everything A-OK. Then skin peeling off. No-go zones marked with lots of straightening and concrete and electrical tape. That doesn't mean anything. No one knows what's going on. Tanks and underground, and everyone's guessing, and no one knows the boundaries and what's been creeping and what's in the water, and we don't even know what's been seeping all this time through jail we're breathing, we're drinking, we're eating it, it's all broken open. You know it now.
Gibson! We're not going to talk about that.
It's just that I don't remember coming to a decision. I remember the discussion, I remember chiming in, I just don't remember a particular moment when it was settled. It was settled?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I think you were angry. I think you were drinking. I think you weren't listening.
Yeah, but
You were drinking. It wasn't a good batch either.
It was my batch. I'm gonna own up. It was terrible. I had a headache the whole next day. Right?
Right.
Okay?
Right. What was the line?
It's a good one. And what if we picked the wrong religion? Every week we're just making God madder and madder.
That's a good line. That's a great line.
Yeah.
The reruns don't have that, huh?
Right.
But that's it, just the one line?
We decided, Gibson. We really did.
People are going to bring other lines forward. That's one they remember.
No, they didn't for them.
But we've got a better circuit. I really believe we do. If the lines are out there, they will come to us. I have everything.
Jenny, shall we discuss the booth?
Gibson, that was a private conversation.
Look, I never promised to be anything but lying there, resting, with my eyes closed. If anyone would have asked, Gibson, are you awake? I would have said yes.
What about the booth?
Jenny, this is not something I brought to the attention of the group because it's serious and I'm not positive. But you're pretty positive. But I'm pretty positive that I don't know how much longer we'll go on buying lines.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry.
No, that's not on the table. We rely on the booth. Yeah, but you're not dealing with people. People are just making anything up. And when I tell them no thanks, things are starting to get ugly.
But you've had that before. You've had people making things up, and you've had
You
things
get
getting
that
ugly.
all the time.
Yes. I've had people who are hungry. I've had people who are desperate. I've had people who are crazy. But yesterday after the show, a man came up to me, and I do remember him vaguely, and he came up to me and he said, "You used my line." And I I said, no. And he said, you used my line and you never paid me for it. And I said, no, I can assure you, no. And he said, calm thyself, Bart, trying to tell us now where the magic space crystals which can save the galaxy are hidden. I gave you that line, you said you didn't want it, and now you're using it, so pay up. And I said, that can't have been the line you offered me. I showed him the book. I found the date. I found the line. I said, look, here's the date. Here's the line. Here's your signature. That's not the line in the show. And he said, what is this book? It's just a pen on paper. It doesn't mean anything. And he said, you rewrote the page, you forged my signature, you're using my line, and now I want my payment. Pay up. And he knew. He knew it wasn't his line. He was lying to my face. And he knew I knew he was lying. This guy was bold. People are starting to get bold. And that's new.
But we can't. Not if we stop buying lines, then we will lose out to shows that keep buying lines.
Well, what if we restricted it to just brokers, to people that we have trusted relationships?
Those guys, yeah, I don't know about those guys. They say they haven't got anything. You trade a show to Richards, and then, they just happen to have an entire scene. The best lines we get are from people we don't know. People who walk right up to the booth.
I did get that person who wrote for Saturday Night Live.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
And we bought it.
Well, actually, so he had that whole chunk of Heart of Bartness plus a line from Lisa the Vegetarian, and then he said he had a really good piece from Much of Who About Nothing, but he was the one, he said he'd have to join up. He said we'd have to take him with us, so I don't know what happened to that guy. Maybe he went to Richards.
Oh, they're not taking people on now, are they?
Sometimes they're also kicking people out.
You know, Pond Creek. Pond Creek has never been great, right? We take Pond Creek off the route. Maybe we add Helena and Sulphur before we cross into Kansas. I know it's not great for business, and it sucks for the horses, but they'd love to have us.
It's not just Pond Creek. Muskogee has always been cool, but 2 weeks ago,
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, I didn't like the feeling.
That's right.
Look, our episodes are getting pretty good. We are putting together a rather accurate show.
Richards is probably having the same problems too, I bet.
I mean, maybe they have a better security detail than ours.
Right here, sweetheart.
Oh, great job, honey, but you're just hiring people town to town. Richards has 6 guys on permanently.
We don't need to be Richards. Richards can only be one place at a time. We don't need that. We don't need 23 shows.
They got 27 now.
What? 27? Whose did they buy?
Thursday night. Aw, those guys were losers anyway.
We don't need 27 shows. There's room for more than Richards' couch.
Let's not kid ourselves. If Richards has a strong enough security detail, they keep buying lines. They keep buying lines and they assemble superior shows. Our shows look shitty by comparison. We lose audience, we lose more audience until, yes, we're selling our repertoire to Richards show by show by show. Thursday night held out as long as they could. I think a lot of those guys went to the Shakespeare's and some of them straight out sold themselves.
I heard that Richards has like a stash of lithium batteries and like 10 of those super powerful camping flashlights, and they're going to do a dusk to dark showing of A Streetcar Named Marge with a spotlight finale at the end.
Whoa.
Oh, they can't keep that up for long.
Long enough, right?
It still kills me they got Streetcar.
Our commercials are excellent.
Our commercials are great.
Yeah.
They are great. They are excellent, and we don't need the booth for the commercials.
Right.
All right? All right. Keeping it together. Moving on. We've only got a couple hours of daylight left, and we have yet to run chart hits all the way through.
Jenny,
for the moment.
It is a piece of music which does not play well with others.
Oh, but I want it.
But she wants it, so it's in front of her. There, go around.
All right, somebody fringe me.
Go ahead. You all ready?
Yeah.
Two.
Trim A, please.
Hey. All right, turn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American West. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American East. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American South. Northwest, southeast, across the plains, along the coast. Straddling the border with the radio on.
Pump up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Crank up the tunes.
Girl, you know I want your love is handmade for somebody like you. Come down from the mind, I ain't crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Coming out from the mind, coming out from the mind. Oh, I'm in love with shape of you. You should put like that into, and my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why. I'm in love with your body, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why. I'm in love with the shape of you.
This hit got ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, not powerful. This one for them good girls, street masterpiece. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. That chunk song, my Saint Laurent, I gotta kiss my single so pretty. Break it down, girls. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Can you feel me now? With the squeeze of your lips, I'm on a ride. Good times, sipping on the taste of the poison paradise. Yeah, I'm addicted to you.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. And I parked the car
I know parking
but I
up.
don't on the brake. And you zip up your jacket and my fingers start to shake.
Fingers start
I'm
to shake.
on the verge of laughing, and maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm
But I got to say goodbye, so I used to try to keep my cool. This is the part where I say goodbye, and I keep my cool, and I do not cry. Now I'm on the highway, and I roll the top down. The star lashes my face as I speak the town. And I'm wet with the rain, and I'm drenched in my tears. My body's been shaking for what seems like 1,000 years. It's the end of everything, and it's the end of everything.
I said, ooh,
Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
I'm blind,
Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
no, I can't sleep till I feel your touch, touch, touch. I said, ooh,
Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
I'm drowning in the night. And when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey, hey!
I'm gonna swing
When the sunshine will shine together, know that I'll be yours forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I was figured out to the end.
I never felt so hard in love. All I want
Now that it's raining, we'll never know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, hey, hey, hey. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, hey, 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 hey. You're gonna have it all. And never let me tears are gonna fall. Let me never let me play
Maria, can you be her wig hands? Yes. Thank you much. Everyone else?
Oh,
Everyone else good?
me, but that's just because I was zagging when I should have been zigging. I have enough time.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah. Great. Gibson.
Yeah,
Did you have enough time to get under there?
yeah, did anyone see me?
I wasn't looking. But I will keep an eye on it next time.
What if he has like a big blot of engine oil on his face? Like just a big blot.
If you can get it on in
On
time.
the nose and over, maybe.
Like on the eye area, like a black eye?
Oh, like one of those dogs!
Was that your thunk coming down? Because that wasn't your thunk.
That was my thumb.
Alright, there's got to be more of a thunk.
I don't know how much more of a thunk I can with my bare body.
Okay. If there's a board underneath it, maybe.
Oh, or a sheet of metal. No.
A board. I think I saw some in the stash.
Yeah, but when are you going to have a
A
chance to
board,
get that? Okay. This is a whole other moving part. I just want to register that.
Okay, but this has got to be more of a thing. Okay? This whole part has got to be more of a thing.
What if he has like a little here, a little there? I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, that would kind of be great.
Yeah, you need something black, but with that reddish shade.
Okay,
Like
but this is
but
a
also-
cartoon, so, you know, just something like mud, like black and solid.
But it can't look like mud, it's gotta look like oil, so that it's not just that he's dirty, but it's that whole, like, all during the journey, he's been clinging to the underbelly of the car. Hot engine oil in his face, but he holds on. He perseveres, and, like, that's what makes him scary.
Okay, but I just think something on a person's face is funny. Like, it's not funny if it's too realistic, then it's just distracting.
Okay, this is that conversation.
What? This is a cartoon! That's what we're trying to do, a cartoon! You keep trying to turn it into a drama.
I am not trying to turn this into a drama, Quincy. I just think we have a chance here to make this a little more realistic. I mean, that's part of what makes it funny, okay? Things are funniest when they're true, right?
I just think if everything has motivation, if we're giving everything motivation, like, where's the joy? Where's the power? No motivation, no consequence. That's the point of a cartoon. Where else do we get to experience that? Nowhere.
I just think we have an opportunity here to engage with larger, are we just entertaining them? I think we have an opportunity here to just provide a little meaning.
Things aren't funny when they're true. They're awful. The meaning is everywhere. We get meaning for free whether we want it or not. Meaningless entertainment, on the other hand, yeah, that's really fucking hard. Look, if you don't like what we're trying to do, why don't you go somewhere commensurate with your matchless aesthetic? Go to one of the dramas. Oh, you know what? I heard the blonde from the West Wing on the Louisville circuit is sick. Maybe they'll take you in there.
Jesus
Maria.
Christ.
Well, Maria.
I think I got it.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Gibson, can you get back in there?
Yeah, right.
Alright. Jenny, are the rakes in position? Yep. Thank you very much. Great. Can you hear the board, please? Excellent. I heard that.
At last, Bart Simpson, at last. While you and your family cozy yourselves away here on this houseboat, while you play cards, while you drink hot cocoa, I shall be here, lurking on the riverbank like a crocodile, only with much better skin and a superlative singing voice, and come like Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry, show's not till tomorrow.
What's going on here?
It's fine, Colleen. It's fine. Something we can help you with.
If you do not have any business here, gentlemen, which you do not, I strongly suggest that you turn yourselves back around. You can just march yourselves back to that door and return tomorrow afternoon. Oh, motherfucker!
I think you'll find anything that would be of interest in the back of our wagon. Maria!
No!
Maria! You have the key, right?
Yes.
Can you get it, please?
Good evening, I'm Troy McClaw. You may know me.
I really grabbed his rake.
I shook it with a mighty curse. Mr. Bubble grabbed her bullhorn, and Thelma grabbed her purse. I'm here to report an incident at the Springfield Nuclear Power Tower.
Ned Flanders seized his cross,
because God is always handy.
And now that Abu's back was turned, Nelson grabbed the candy.
Yes, I grabbed the candy and I had it in my mouth. And I ran over to the yelling and the crowd was moving south. Crowd was pitching towards the end of town and walls of flames rose through the air.
And we all ran over there. We ran towards the siren's flare.
The smoke is streaming through the night and
Through the night of glare.
We heard a boom. Was there a bum? There Quimby raised his hands for calm. Mopeds and pictures of shadows.
that, Kent? I'm receiving a report from the site.
I said it's only a fire. The things are cracking like bolts. I turn the corner, closet, there are holes. That tower's broke, no joke. Smoking, I can't stop looking to take a whiff. That's male, that's not humans. Cooking, I said, fellas, ladies, follow after me. There's people in there. There's employee. We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Behind the smoke there is a moon.
Reports confirm that Ectomatic Power Plant owner Mr. Burns is inside the building.
Gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta.
Behind the flame a million stars.
Don't fail me, feet. Don't fail me. Feet, don't fail me. Don't fail me, feet.
The parking lot, there's bodies strewn.
Citizens are asked to remain calm and to stay where you are.
Drivers struggle to their cars.
There is no reason to evacuate.
Don't fail me for feet. Don't fail me for feet. Don't fail me now. No, 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 no. Don't fail me now.
And we just can't get there fast enough. Smoke whipping through the air, make me gasp and stuff. Where the towers were, our to-do is a light. And I hear the screams in the lit up night. And I stopped in my tracks just like Lot's wife.
What's that? Get it! You're breaking up! Get it! You're breaking!
The darkness blooms with a radiant light. I know in my soul this is a crazy life. Upside, inside out, I see you through the smoke up. The sky is devil red. You reach for me, but I'm broke up. The world is made of waves. I twist and turn and choke up. This is the vida loca. We are living la vida loca. No one wants to feel. No one wants to feel.
Please remember,
remember, Martin McKnight, Levin, Susanna, Sarah Quinn, Cecilia Calderon, Michael Scott Wen.
You may know me. You may have known me.
Huda, Nizar, Al-Zahawi, Jennifer Holloway, Alberto, John DeRossi, Chai Samantha Way.
Maybe you knew me. Now there's no knowing me.
Liz Owens, Bram, Strowski, Roger, Emery, Juan Raul Maria, Daria Dabrowski, Tamara Kavanaugh, Rebecca Bellamy, Gary Jones, Anthony Wilson, Hunter Horace Wright, Constance Blair, Grace Cameron,
No one knew to flee, only one family, only one family.
Mom! Dad! Lisa! Maggie! This way!
Runs toward their destiny on a dark and savage journey. Runs from catastrophe to their final agony. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Bodies pass on the current, my whole life floats away. The first drops of rain, the first hours of night, our first moment of sorrow, our first day of life.
I'm a brand new man, it's a bold new today. My family is safe and we're sailing away.
But we don't know where we are sailing to, and we don't know what we are going to do. The rivers rage to the end of day, and morning seems so far away.
We'll sail to the horizon, and if we fall off, we'll pick ourselves up, we'll dust ourselves off.
There's a storm coming. I know. There's a storm coming. I know. There's a storm coming. I know. If we could only return to Springfield. Night was bright as day. Street lights shone on every corner. Lamps glowed in each cafe. The movie theater flickered with every story known. You long to speak to someone. You pick up the telephone. The air is filled with music. The streets are filled with laughter. And when you want to eat something, you open the refrigerator. But if we had a telephone, it would only ring and ring. There's no one there to answer. Streets are filled with nothing. We want to go back to Springfield, to glide through all those days. Each crowd up at the stories, each heard a signal blaze. Springfield, 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 Springfield.
You ladies with your fussing, everything will be alright. We'll play cards and drink hot cocoa, have a real good time. We'll pretend there is no river, we'll pretend there is no night. We'll drop the shades, ignore the storm, it will be alright. Yes, it will be alright. Everything will be alright.
The sky is churning muddy green. The river is now black. The world is filled with lightning. Oh, we're never coming back, I know. Coming, Dad! There is no going.
everyone's going to be sad. Nobody's safe, for they care for none. Appalling things are a source of fun. Death is a joke that's just begun. Everyone's going to be sad. 3 little lads who all unwary, worried a family, are we scary? Come, let us all be extra merry.
Everyone's going to be sad.
Things are going to turn out bad.
Itching. Scratching? Whichever one you are. Bart Simpson, after all these years.
Mr. Burns, looks like the cat drank you in.
You're looking fresh as a daisy. Life has been kind to you. A pity. The world has so much to teach us, and it is my job, and I'll admit my pleasure, to see that you are educated.
Sucks for you, I'm such a bad student.
I feel I can motivate you to learn. Our first teachers are our loving family.
Loving family, please. Palmer here is a small-time drunk. My sister is the most annoying nerd on the planet. And Mom, God love her, you gotta love her. But that blue hair, the nagging. Well, good riddance to them is what I say. It's time I went out on my own. Became my own man.
You'll be alone, Bart Simpson. Soon enough.
The beef you have is with me, Mr. Burns. Why don't you just let my family go?
Let them go, you say? Let them go where? Back out into the storm? Well, that would hardly be kind. I slipped the rope as I plunged from the dock. We are midstream now, in the middle of a raging river. If the crocodiles drink, then the piranhas will. And if the piranhas don't, then the current will dash them into 1,000 bits against the rock. No. I think it's better we stay inside this evening. We can play cards and drink hot cocoa.
Mr. Burns, you'd better back away. You'd better toss those schemes aside. 'Cause you're messing with a Simpson, a man of fury and pride.
That's right, you're messing with a Simpson.
Cowabunga! Way to bust the gag, Lise!
Right over matter, little bro, watch and learn.
That's right, you're messing with the Simpsons. We're a united family. Yes, you provoke the wrath of Simpson. If you've got half a brain, you'll flee. There's a chance you could have done it too if it weren't for these dogs.
Rebel Simpsons. Oh, I've come over all chilled.
Hey, now you just listen here, Mr. Burns.
Ooh. A Spitfire. Excellent. You have the same antic spirit as that adorable scamp brother of yours. I do love a little Spitfire. Oh, look at these wee and jutting fisticuffs. Such a fierce, determined little wedge of digits. Well, I could just eat them up. Now take a gander at these babies. Appetizing, no? No? Oh, I see. You are distracted by my tattoos. Well, let me tell you a little story. It is the story of the left hand and the right hand. The story of the world. L-O-V-E, love. Proud, triumphant, hurt. But along comes old H-A-T-E, hate. And it's a battle royale. But not to worry, love is a winning. Love is a... Oh, no! Say it ain't so. Love's not a winning any longer. Love is a straining. Love is a struggling.
Oh, no, say it so.
Children, it's so. And love is down. Love is down for the count. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, wake up, love. Wake up. No. Love is out cold.
6, 5.
Oh, little children, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to help love rise in time. We've got to wake love up. We've got to make such a clapping and a clanging and a clattering. We've got to wake love up. Wake love up, folks! Wake love up! Oh. Louder still, little children. Beat your hands together. Oh, I see love fixing to rise. I see love coming true. But the love rises high. Oh, little children. Clap, little children. Ladies, scream to the rooftops. Gentlemen, throw your hats in the air. Hey, children, little children, bang your hands together. Smash them loud and crash never again. And all of a sudden, just in the nick of time, love springs up and beats so H-A-T-E handily. Reassuring, isn't it? For you see, little Lisa Simpson, I bring you love. Love triumphant. Love captivating. Intoxicating. Delectable. Love just so gosh darn yummy. Here, have a taste. Oh.
Just remember, little Lisa, everything will be alright. Love will always triumph, day will always follow night. Everything will be alright, everything will be alright.
You heard your daddy, Pumpkin. Every little thing is going to be just fine. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was singing. Baby, there's no use in bawling. A guy like me should wear a warning. I'm dangerous. You're falling.
There's no escape. We can't wait.
You need a hit. Babe, I'll give you it.
He's dangerous. We're loving it.
Woo, 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 woo. Wah, 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 wah. Can you feel me now? Da 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 da.
He's toxic, you're slipping under.
Taste of my poison paradise.
You love what he does, though it's so very toxic.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, you love what he does, though it's so very toxic.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, I love what he does, though it's so very toxic.
When love first falls upon his knee, his mother heals him with a kiss. And this is how love comes to know. Hurt is succeeded by bliss, but Kate knows every single wound leaves a scar that lasts forever. Kate knows every story ends on a dark and raging river. Kate
Your family can't help you any longer. Steady! Don't even think of trying to jump. The crocodiles and piranhas will just have to wait until I'm done with you. Now, take one last look at it all. Have you seen all there is to see? Then you'll want to make your final goodbye.
I stand on the deck. I don't feel the boat sway. My heart's already gone. My soul's already slipped away. This is my final hour in the heart of the storm. No peace in my heart, nothing warm. This is the moment when I say goodbye. The whole world and I, the whole world and I keep my cool and I do not cry. I only want to say goodbye to everything. It's the end of everything. The woods are ablaze like cracks filled with and I'm wet with the rain. I'm drenched in my tears. I've been alive for what feels like 100 years. This is the part where I say goodbye. This is my final lullaby. The whole world and I are gone. All have vanished by the dawn. Yes, all have vanished by the dawn.
Wonderful! I love a poignant warble. You may think me soft, it is a foible. This has been a sweet reverie under a dewy sky. But the dream is over. Wakey, wakey, Bart Simpson. Time to die.
Do you want me to stand or kneel or sit?
Now, is this the famous Simpson spirit? It's in there somewhere, how I fear it. Boys, you may find it hard to believe that a gentleman with my feminine propensities, my sweet, sweet temper, my love of babies, amenities, candies, is going to mash your skull open, rip the eyeballs out of the sockets, and gulp them down neat. I shall enjoy the taste of your face and your defeat. Nothing? A shame. You are sadly lacking zest. Let's make this interesting. Do your best.
However you want. Let's just get this done.
You got the hope, and hope is senseless, son.
Remember, remember,
Seniority.
remember,
Bring it,
To the last minute.
remember.
No, hit me.
Got to breathe when breath is useless.
You got to love when love is gone. You got to carry on, Bart. You got to carry on.
God, Simpson, trust you to bungle dying.
That was just a reflex. I wasn't even trying.
You got to keep your eyes open when all you see is shit. Never surrender, the world never turns on it.
You just startled me. I'm raring to die.
dear boy, that savage pose says that's a lie.
I'm gonna prove myself. Stop the music. This moment you want it, better never let it go. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow this opportunity to end my lifetime. Come on, Bart! Get yourself into place! Face the long goodbye, the final sigh. Sayonara, suckers! Cold, cool world, toodaloo! Birds! Snap to it! Let's see what you can do!
I'm not going to strain myself to dispatch you. There's no escape hatch for you. You are spinning on a boat in a river that is wrong. Your family, gone. The forest, on fire. There is no life to aspire to. No air, no earth that won't inspire you. And if you could, learn to hope, to conquer dread. That's right, Ghost Simpsons. I've been well aware of your off-key musical maundering since the beginning. It wouldn't matter, little Bartlett. You'd still be just as dead.
Mom? Dad?
Go!
Protects us now, holds us ready. Just on what we stand on. We stand like we're going to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight.
Itchy, scratchy.
There's no one looking after me, just shadows and their history. There's nothing for me up ahead. The river turns and then I'm dead. But I believe I'm gonna stick around for another second or two, because I've never done what I've been told, and Burns, you don't want me to. I believe I'm gonna stick around for another second or two. I'm gonna make a little trouble. I'm gonna cause a hullabaloo.
Another second or two. There is nothing, dear boy, nothing another second can do. Not for you. This is no victory, Bob Simpson. It was only sheer dumb luck that fluffed you away today. And if you think that God is fate, fortune, any other, some such sentimental
left is everything. The river carries me on. Though every fear is facing me, and I do not know what next will be, and I cannot know what next I'll see, I'm running forward anyway. I'm not afraid to meet the day. The world is filled with everything. I'm a boy who could be anything, and now I will do anything. The whole world unfurls before me. A great adventure lies before me. I'm reaching out to everything and calling out to